Hey guys, so we are joined by Zelda, Roxas, and Adam today. This was 9 hours ago. This is a animated short, Memories of This Life. I know it's about the captain, so spoilers, I guess. More about his backstory, I guess. It's only like 2 minutes long. Reading through the comments, I mean, if there are men in the comments section, they're saying that a certain part made them tear up. I look forward to it. I like tearing up a little bit. It reminds me that I'm still human, you know, being so old and all. So, Memories of This Life, animated short. It's like 2 minutes long, so there must always be a Lich King. I'm guessing they did take inspiration from, World of Warcraft or Warcraft with that. The captain in that moment, in some ways he does kind of parallel Arthas. He wants what's good for, his homeland. His homeland was destroyed by, the Heavenly Principles. Lordaeron was destroyed by the Scourge. So both people who are like these, knights and like figures, they just wanted what was best for their homeland. While the captain was a good person, Arthas essentially lost himself. He was a good person. He was doing, he's like, oh, I don't care what I have to do. I'll sacrifice my very soul to save my home. He picks up Frostmourne, and slowly but surely it decays him. He kills his father, and eventually becomes the Lich King we know and love. The captain, he takes in all these souls, and not like the Lich King where it makes him more powerful. And no, he takes in these souls, and he's like in constant pain now. It's like he didn't sleep for like 500 years. Imagine yourself not sleeping for just a day and how just you feel. Imagine not sleeping for 500 years. Insert Squidward picture of the sleep. He's like, and yeah, 500 years of no sleep because the souls in him were just crying out and screaming all the time. So, but he was more of what Arthas should have been. Whereas Arthas went down the wrong path. Obviously, for he thought he was doing good. The captain never strayed from that path. He didn't become some evil creature being, with bent hell bent on conquering. No, he's just like, I need to finish these wars, going on. I need to release these souls. I need to fix the ley lines so that these souls in me, they have a place to go, because right now the ley lines are so messed up that they don't have anywhere to go. So I need to keep them with me until this whole thing is seen through and this problem is solved. He's cursed with immortality by the heavenly principles, and in the end, he's just like, okay, well, we're kind of at a crossroads here, Nova. So you can either lift the curse from me, or I can do what I'm about to do and trigger a paradox and kind of be like, dead and alive at the same time because the curse of immortality will still be here. So, and of course, the heavenly principles, Renova was like, the curse of, the curse of immortality must stand. So, being gods and prideful, they're like, oh, well, we're definitely not going to go back on our word. I cursed you with immortality, and I'm not taking that away. But that was this whole thing right here. And I love how it does, like, kind of become like the frozen throne. Who's sneezing? Was that you, Roxas? I think it was Roxas sneezing. Um, so this dude fighting for Conria, for the glory of Conria, even after 500 years, he's not just fighting for these, he's fighting for the entire world. Because again, I've said before, the heavenly principles are not good. They're not nice. These people destroy lives. There's so many civilizations that we see in the game that have been destroyed by the heavenly principles. The Abyss hates them. The Fatui who are working for the Tsaritsa, they hate them. The Archons hate them. Everyone hates these people because they're not good. Also, that moment, I remember doing that in the quest. How that I'm like, oh my god, what's this now? What in the name of H.P. Lovecraft is going on here? But I kind of like how they show the outside, because if I remember we know that they were there. We know the captain was there. We know that the Fatui were there, but we were kind of in the stadium, kind of dealing with this thing, and that's when Mawika goes up and. But I don't think they really showed. They showed the abyss-infused creatures running into the stadium, but I don't think we actually saw the battle outside in that cinematic. So being able to see the captain's perspective and what he was dealing with outside there, while Mawika and us, we took care of what was in them, that was pretty cool. Seeing from his perspective. Really great animation. I also love the fact that we still don't even know what he looks like. We see his lower face and we know what his hair looks like. We've never actually seen his eyes though, which is kind of crazy. So we do know in the game, like Aether knows what the captain takes his helmet off. So he knows what the captain looks like. And also, why can't we have ruin guards like this? This thing was freaking kung fu fighting. It was crazy. Like, why can't we have ruin guards like that? Instead, we just get the ones that just boom, 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 and then spinny, spin, spin. Like, why can't we get ones that are kung fu fighting? With kicks as fast as lightning. In fact, it's a little bit frightening. Like, why can't we have those? Those would be terrifying to fight. Like imagine you're just going along and you see a ruin guard guarding, you see a chest, and you're like, oh, cool, ruin guard, easy. And then it starts doing this kung fu crap. You're like, how do I even deal with this? And it doesn't like move slow. I mean, it is flying around at you. It's got like that after image, oh, which one's the real me? Which one's the real me? Like, look at that. And I know it's like the creature and everything that takes the form, but it's still taking on the form of things that we know. And in game, even as when it takes the form of a ruin guard, it's still just the ruin guard. It's just the missiles and stuff like that. Um, so I would really love to see that kind of ruin guard. Um, love his sword. Also, this reminds me a lot of a same thing, World of Warcraft. Um, the moment in Battle for Azeroth's uh, cinematic, where you're outside, you have Sylvanas and Anduin, you got the Horde and Alliance fighting, and you have all these Alliance on the ground and dead and this and that, and then Anduin pretty much calls upon the light and it kind of like revives and brings them all back and rejuvenates. That's exactly what this feels like. It feels like they clearly are taking inspiration from World of Warcraft. Um, and nothing says that more than this. You know, the freaking frozen throne. I mean, come on, come on. You can't look at this and say this isn't some kind of reference to Arthas. Like, let's get it. Like, even the chair, instead of Frostmourne, you got this, but it's almost the same kind of pose. Tell me it's not Arthas. Or, tell me it's not some kind of reference to Arthas. And I remember I've watched so many people react to this moment in the game, and a lot of them said the same. He's like, is that Arthas? We got a Lich King up in here. But this dude is so amazingly powerful and so respected. Even Arlecchino was like, he's a man of respect. Even she respects the guy. I mean, Arlecchino is a lot more sensitive than she lets on. But she respects him, and she, says he's, So if you got Arlecchino, and you know how strong she is extremely powerful. But this dude, for 500 years, unwavering, set his sight on something, and he accomplished it. He gave a huge middle finger to death. He infused the Night Kingdom with his very being, his immortality, essentially. The Lord of the Night is now rejuvenated, given eternal life because of him. Because again, the immortality is still there. He's kind of like, so it's like he's dead and alive. The lights are on, but no one's home. His body is physically there. He's kind of there because the immortality is kind of like making it impossible for him to actually die, but his consciousness, what makes him him, is now infused within the Lord of the Night. So he's there, but not there. So I think this could be an awesome possibility for, something along the lines of someone needing a body, maybe a third descender, maybe. But that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. No, but yeah, amazing animation, amazing music, no words spoken, nothing, just music, animation, and it let the feelings tell the story for us instead. I mean, this is a free to play game. Genshin Impact is a free. It has no right being this amazing. Between getting professional singers to sing for them, like Moika's trailer, the animation, the music, just everything about this game is amazing, and it has no business going this hard considering it's free to play. It's just insane. But yeah, the captain, amazing character, amazing character. Despite the fact that we didn't really get to chill with him a whole lot, we still don't know that much about him. But in just what we have seen, amazing character. That's how well written this guy is. We still don't really know anything about him, but he's an amazing character because of what we do see. That is good writing. Peak writing. But anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.